Welcome to the Rope Walker Radio KNTR Country Show. Play some old records from a long time ago. Maybe learn a little something that you did not know. Tune into the tunes that make you tap your toe. Absolutely all the oldie audio. Sitting in the dark to the radio's glow. It's your Rope Walker Radio. Rope Walker Late Night Show. Good evening to yous, and welcome to the Rope Walker Late Night Radio Show. We're coming to you, as always, from the KNTR Country Radio Studios in downtown Corsicana, Texas. I'll tell you what, listener, you're in for a special show this evening, a celebration of that girl from Mexia, Cindy Walker. We're going to have us a chat about Cindy Walker and play some of her fantastic songs in a special two-part series of the show. Before we do, though, we got to get some somethings out of the way. First, you want to look down below the radio dial there and see the like button. You want to press that now because later on you might be a little bit too sleepy to do that. Secondly, and chiefly, is that name Mexia. If you're reading the transcripted all-text, no-music version of the show, and why would you, you'll see that the word is spelt Mexia, and therefore should be said out loud like Mexia, but that ain't the way it's done down here in Texas. It's pronounced Mexia. That way, if a feller comes along saying Mexia, why all the Texans know he ain't from around here. You gotta know how to say the names, sort of like a little club. Texans are known for their welcoming, but they're mostly known for their welcoming other Texans. Well, this first Cindy Walker tune, and did I mention Cindy Walker was a songwriter? Well, bless your heart, that's what this whole show is about. This first tune is kind of about that Texas welcoming Texans idea. This is Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys from 1946. The song's called You're From Texas.
Why, hello there. I know it's how you're from Texas, my old home state. Yes, Jody, what are you grinning about? Yeah. Tommy now to give us a lowdown on this. Let's hear you, Tommy.
Pardon me, stranger.
Yes.
I hope there's no danger. You'll think I'm getting off of my range.
Go ahead, partner. It's all right.
But I calculate
What's that?
that you're from my state.
Yes?
And though you may think it's strange,
Don't go over this chew tobacco I've got in my
I
mouth.
allow as how you're from Texas.
Right
You
about
talk the
it.
lingo, I understand.
Yes.
I'll bet my kale that you hail from Texas.
Oh.
There's no mistake in the brand.
Uh-huh.
You've got a smile like an acre of sunflowers. Your eyes are a blue-bonnet blue.
Ah!
Shake hands, it's grand that you're from Texas. 'Cause I'm from Texas too.
All piano
Bob Wills recorded over 50 songs written by Cindy Walker. And that was Walker's first top 10 hit, originally recorded by Wills back in 1944. But we better start back at the beginning. Cindy Walker was born down the road a piece from Corsicana here in Mart, Texas in 1920. Mart is down there in Limestone County. Well, half of it is. The other half is in McLennan County. The town's just over a mile square, and it just has over 2,000 people. So you can figure there's about a half a mile for those 1,000 in McLennan and a half a mile for them 1,000 in Limestone. Where was I? Oh, Cindy Walker, born in Mart. Well, music ran in the family, and even as a young girl, Cindy was writing poetry and making up her own songs. When she was 12, she was reading about the Dust Bowl's early days and the tragedy of those times for her neighbors to the north. And she sat down and wrote her first real song. It was recorded many times, but this is her own version from years later in 1964. Cindy Walker and Dusty Skies.
Dusty skies, I can't see nothing inside. Good old Dad, you'll have to guide me right. If we lose our way, the cattle will stray, and we'll lose them all tonight. 'Cause all of the grass and water's gone. We'll have to keep the cattle moving on. Sand blowing, I just can't breathe in this air. Thought it would soon be clear and fair, but dust storms played hell with land and folks as well. Got to be moving somewhere. Hate to leave the old ranch so bare, but I got to be moving somewhere. So get along, doggies, we're moving off of this range. Never thought as how I'd make a change, but the blue skies have failed, so we're on our last trail underneath these dusty skies. This ain't tears in my eyes, just sand from these dusty skies.
Wrote that when she was 12. Well, we're going to skip ahead in the story. Can't wait to get to the good parts, you see. When Ray Charles was recording his landmark crossover album, Modern Sounds in Country Western Music, in 1962, the singer who had made a big name for himself in rhythm and blues chose a Cindy Walker tune to showcase his range, both vocally and musically. The mix of R&B and country, basically black and white, was a little controversial at the time. That is until people heard the music, and then it was a hit. The Cindy Walker song on the record went to number 1. Years later, Ray Charles recorded it again on his Genius Loves Company album with Diana Krall. This is their version of You Don't Know Me.
to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me, no.
No, you don't know the one who dreams of you each night and longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. To you I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. No, you don't know me.
I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Yeah.
I'm afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye.
And then I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. I know you'll never know the one who loved you so.
No, you don't know me. But I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you.
I'm afraid and shy that I'd let your chance go by, a chance that you might love me too.
You gave your hand to me, and then you say goodbye.
I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy.
Oh, you'll never ever know.
The one who loves you so.
No, you don't know me.
I say you'll never ever know.
The one who loved you so.
No, you don't know me.
No, you don't know me.
Ray Charles, talking about the mix of black and white music on Modern Sounds, said, "The words to country songs are earthy like the blues, see, buried down. They're not as dressed up, and the people are very honest and say, 'Look, I miss my darling, so I went out and got drunk in this bar.' That's the way you say it. Where in Tin Pan Alley you'll say, 'Oh, I missed you, darling, so I went to this restaurant and I sat down and I had dinner for one.' That's cleaned up now, you see. But country songs and blues is like it is. Like it is." Well, speaking of loneliness and bars, here's Willie Nelson with his 1973 version of Walker's classic song, "Bubbles in My Beer."
Tonight in a bar alone I'm sitting, apart from the laughter and the cheer. Scenes from the past rise before me, watching the bubbles in my beer. Visions of someone who loved me brings a lone silent tear to my eye. And I know that my life's been a failure, watching the bubbles in my beer. I'm seeing the road that I've traveled, a road filled with heartaches and tears. And I'm seeing the past that I wasted, watching the bubbles in my beer. Visions of someone who loved me brings a lone silent tear to my eye. And I know that my life's been a failure, watching the bubbles in my beer.
Willie Nelson included Bubbles in My Beer when he made an entire album of Cindy Walker songs in 2006. He called that album You Don't Know Me, the songs of Cindy Walker. Tonight's sponsor for the show is Lone Star Beer. It's Texas. It's beer.
This is the big country. In this country, a man grows a healthy lust for living. He also grows one of the world's mightiest thirsts. That's why Lone Star, the beer that's brewed here for the men who live here, became one of the world's finest, lightest beers. To go all the way with a big country thirst. Lone Star, the beer from the big country. The beer every beer would like to be like. That is Lone Star.
Let's get back to the story. Bob Wills had had some early success with Cindy Walker tunes, and soon Cindy herself was singing and dancing across the region here in Texas. When she was 22, she was on a trip to California with her parents when she turned another corner in her career. It was 1940, and driving down Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles, Cindy told her parents to stop the car right there. They were in front of the offices of Bing Crosby Enterprises, and she decided that if she was going to be a songwriter, well, she'd have to get Bing Crosby to sing one of her songs. In fact, she had written one especially for Crosby called Lone Star Trail. Her parents tried to talk her out of it, but they stopped the car long enough for Cindy to jump out and go on in. She came back out after a minute and got her mom to accompany her on the piano. Bing wasn't there that day, but his brother Larry Crosby was there, and the next day, Bing heard her song and offered her a recording contract. Lone Star Trail was a hit for Bing Crosby, and it was another top 10 hit for the young and spunky Cindy Walker. Well, she up and moved to Hollywood. Soon she was making records and appearing in Western movies. She had a hit record herself singing When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold in 1944. Blue Canadian Rockies is a song from this period, originally done by Gene Autry in a movie of the same name. Let's listen in on the song From the Byrds in 1968. From their album Sweetheart of the Rodeo, this is Blue Canadian Rockies.
In the blue Canadian Rockies, spring is silent through the trees, and the golden poppies are blooming round the banks of Lake Louise. Now, oh, how my lonely heart is aching tonight for that girl I left behind. And oh, what I'd give if I could be there tonight with a sweetheart who's waiting for me. In the blue Canadian Rockies, spring is silent through the trees, and the golden poppies are blooming round the banks of Lake Louise. Across the sea they call me, and on a love so true. For the blue Canadian Rockies, and the one I love to see, and the one I love to see.
Well, our heroine stayed out there in the bright lights of Hollywood for 13 years, and then her Texas roots started pulling on her. Cindy Walker moved to Mexia, Texas in 1954. She kept writing songs, though, and she kept writing hit songs. She had songs recorded by a wide range of performers. Heck, we just heard the Byrds. Jim Reeves, Ernest Tubb, Elvis Presley, Jerry Vale, and on this next song, Roy Orbison. Walker wasn't too sure about the song, but Orbison had a hit with this one in 1962. Then Glenn Campbell had a hit with it in 1971, and Lacey J. Dalton in 1983. Here's Roy Orbison singing Dream Baby.
Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream?
Let's go real quick like to the mailbag as I saw this little letter earlier. It's from Bernie, Texas, and a listener by the name of Walter. Dear Rope Walker, thumbs up on the show. Which brings me to the point of this letter. I noticed there on your radio show the thumbs up button. I have wanted to push that button many times, but I am scared I will be signing up for something that I don't want. Is that button dangerous, Rope? Also, that's subscribe. How much does something like that cost? Your fellow Texan, Walter. Well, Walter, thanks for writing in. Them buttons and picture there can be a mite confusing. To answer your question, that thumbs up button is just something you can tap that just kind of says, you done good, boy. It don't sign you up for nothing, and it's easy. It doesn't even have to be an I like it, just a kind of I don't not like it. So try it next time. Makes you feel kind of nice to push it, sort of like voting. As for the subscribing, that's totally free of charge. That's right, free. You can even get notice of any new Rope Walker videos when they come on out. If it's so free, you ask, then why have only 47 people subscribed? Well, that's a good question. Could be the level of entertainment here ain't exactly up to their standards. Could be people just ain't joiners. Anyways, thanks for writing in, Walter. We got some more Cindy Walker for you. In fact, quite a bit more. But it's going to have to wait till next week. We're about out of time. I'm going to send you off to sleep with a smooth soother from Walker herself. Be sure and tune in again next week for part 2 of The Girl from Mexia. This is Cindy Walker, Take Me in Your Arms. I'm Rope Walker. Good night to you.
Take me in your arms and hold me like I've been holding you in my heart. Take me in your arms and tell me that you've missed me since we've been apart. You just don't know how heartsick and lonesome I've been, or how much I prayed that you'd come back again and take me in your arms and hold me like I've been holding you in my heart. You just don't know how heartsick and lonesome I've been, or how much I prayed that you'd come back again and take me in your arms and hold me like I've been holding